Wanted to send out something bigger for him to face off against, but I couldn't find bigger, so we're just gonna go with crazier. I've got the Clam Warriors. I would imagine they're just gonna be reskins of the Ninja, right? They're probably just gonna throw clams like ninja stars. What? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And for today's episode, I've got a promise to keep. Because I told you guys last time that if the video got at least 20,000 likes, I would return right away to find all of the new secret units to the pirate faction. And as it turns out, you guys crushed that in about 24 hours. So now I need to figure out whatever this means. Hint number one kinda looks like a runny egg on a screwed up piece of bread. I don't think we're gonna find eggs or bread here, but I did notice that we have some kind of barrel chicken, and I would love a seafaring barrel chicken to be a secret unit, no? Wishful thinking. There is a surprisingly high number of chickens on this map and a dramatic lack of eggs. I was kinda hoping that Never Let Go Jack Chicken here would be it, but no. What is that? There's something slowly moving in this underwater cave, and I can't tell if it's like a scuba diving chicken or a severed head in a clam. It's the clams. What? Oh! That's half of an oyster, not an egg on screwed up bread. Okay, well, we found one. Our next hint is a lacrosse bomb. And again, I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but I do see what looks like a bomb strapped to a stick over here on a table. Not really sure how it's possible for that to be a weapon, right? Wouldn't you just walk up and blow yourself up? Yeah, no, it's just bomb on a stick. Is it? How does that work? I kind of figured anchor would be the easiest hint of all, right? Like, we have two ships, everyone knows where the anchors are, but they're not giving me anything. So this took me the better part of 20 minutes to find, but fortunately my eyes clipped through the bottom of the ocean and I managed to see that there's something inside this island. I'm willing to bet that I might be able to walk through the wall into a secret cavern. That's spooky. Not seeing any anchors in here though. Am I in the right place? Excuse me, how are you doing? You don't look even a little bit like a Tabs unit. Oh. Wait, what, you're the secret unit? I figured he would be, oh, he is the secret unit. I got Blackbeard. I just got the crumpled skeleton next to him, I guess? I don't even know what that was. And he is an anchor-wielding lunatic. Okay. And last but not least, we have bomb can on. And if that wasn't clear enough, it should be pretty obvious that the giant cannon is a secret unit, right? I was gonna say, don't make a fool out of me. Well, we already have a cannon. So, oh, it's a bomb cannon. What do the other ones shoot? Just cannonballs? That's something we're gonna have to test out. So we have the regular pirate faction cannon. It's just one operator and it manages to shoot regular old cannonballs, I suppose. Just solid projectiles that knock people over and shatter on impact before they get overwhelmed. Ooh, yeah, sorry about that, guys. This was just supposed to be a test. I really didn't need to book the entire Shire on that cruise, did I? Ah, well, serves you guys right. They don't even really attack, they just kind of body flop onto them. What are you guys hoping for? Okay, well, that guy got an express ticket back to the Shire. God, these fights are so dumb. Yes, just drown. And now we have the secret unit's bomb cannon, which is significantly bigger. It's got two operators, and I would imagine the Shire is... Holy crap. Wow. We need to watch that again in slow motion because I clearly missed something, right? They fired their bombs. And nope, didn't really miss anything. It's just a perfect strike every time. Blowing up vacationing hobbits is all fun and games, but in all reality, it's not that impressive, right? Like, I'm pretty sure a pocket firecracker from the gas station could do that. I want to see how they fare against something a little bit bigger, a little bit woollier, a little bit snuffier. Oh yeah, Snuffy just shakes it off. Does not care in the slightest. That's where your problems lie. Oh, they blew themselves up. They shot point blank and just detonated themselves. I was gonna say, I would imagine if the cannon dies, then the two operators can probably fight. Right, I imagine that's why there's two of them, but not if they kamikaze. You probably thought that nothing could get more hardcore than exploding mammoths, but it turns out Blackbeard amputated his forearms so that he could replace them with anchors. He doesn't have anything from the elbow down. There's nothing strapped to it. It's just anchor. That is dedication, so I kind of want to see what he's going to do against a pirate queen. They cost the same amount for some reason, but I would imagine that Blackbeard has a leg up. He's only got one leg up, though. Oh, he kicked her with his stump. What does he do? Like, he just kind of flails around. I mean, she flails around, but when she flails around, she throws grenades everywhere. This is the weirdest Tabs fight I've ever seen. It's to be expected. That's really all Tabs units do, is flail around until stuff dies. Maybe Blackbeard is more of a clearing the poop deck kind of fighter, right? What if we have him face off against a large quantity of idiots? I mean, let's be honest, they got a bomb on a stick. What are they gonna do? Are they just gonna walk up and hit him with it? Because then they're just gonna blow each other up and themselves. Yeah, that's all they do. That doesn't seem like a really effective strategy, guys, but what do I know? You're just getting kicked in the face. Blackbeard's like 10 feet tall. Or these guys are the size of hobbits, I can't really tell. I'm gonna say he's a giant. Wanted to send out something bigger for him to face off against, but I couldn't find bigger, so we're just gonna go with crazier. I've got the clam warriors. I would imagine they're just gonna be reskins of the ninja, right? They're probably just gonna throw clams like ninja stars. What? They just throw out like a ravenous pack of clams to attack him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're like the chicken poopers of this Tabs. Here I was thinking these guys were gonna be one of the stupidest units in the game, and they are, but they're also amazing. I gotta see what happens when you send out the clam jam against a mammoth, right? It's just ridiculous. There's so many of them. And they're not like the chickens, right? The chickens they would just roll around and bump into stuff, but these are ravenous. They're like piranhas. There's no way a pack of sea creatures could take down a tank, right? Sure, eating a mammoth, why not? That's nature taking its course, but this is technology. We must be able to defeat them with our giant cannon Beyblades. I mean, it's nipping at the cannon, but who cares? It just means we need to repaint it. I'm seriously sitting here for like minutes on end just trying to think to myself, what could beat these things? Like, they seem really overpowered, and I'm trying to have fair fights. Right? Like, if we have two Zeuses, I know it's 8 versus 2, but it's 4,000 versus 4,000. This should be an even match. You would think that it wouldn't be. You would think that two Greek gods would have no problem taking down a crazy pack of clams, but, like, evidently not. I think he died multiple times there. The only other unit in this game that I can think of that has minions is the Snake Archer. So what if we try 4,000 worth of Snake Archers versus the Clam Jam? I'll even give them the advantage, okay? It'll be 4,200 versus 4,000. You would think that 6-foot-long poisonous vipers would be a whole lot more efficient than football-sized pearl producers, but the clams kill the snakes and then the archers. They're so smart. Shooting these guys hasn't been all too promising, but maybe the blunderbuss will work? Because it's kind of like a shotgun, right? A nice large spray, so hopefully you could just shoot all of the clams at once and clear the path for the next guys. Also, I will be playing more of the pirate campaign. If you guys want to see that, again, leave a like on the video. This video gets 20,000 likes, then I'll return right away and we can continue with the pirate campaign, except we'll be controlling the pirates this time. So it should be a whole lot more fun. I've done a little bit of controlling the pirates this time around, but it's really not going my way. It's hard to call it fun when you keep getting pounded in the clam. Oh, we actually shot some of them. Some of them kinda died. Way to go, barrel team. Maybe the answer is simpler than I think and we should just blow them up. I would imagine grenades are quite a bit stronger than clams, even though this is gonna go one of two ways. We're either gonna blow up the enemy or we're gonna throw grenades at the clams by our feet and blow ourselves up. Either way, it'll make for good entertainment. Please throw over the clams. There we go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. The Hobbit cruise ship has returned, and this might be a huge mistake, but I need to see what happens if you cheer on a clam. I don't think he's gonna form a clam tornado, but I'm kinda terrified to see exactly what is going to happen. Okay. So he just kinda spams out an army. He's a one-man army. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. It's just a pile of hobbits and clams that are the size of hobbits. How is this still going? What is happening right now? How have the hobbits not killed my guy yet? I think we win? But I can't really tell. There's so many dead clams and so many dead hobbits. Who are you cheering for? Are you cheering for each other? I think they were cheering for the clams. That's super weird. So if the clam thrower dies, the clams still fight on and the cheerleaders are more than happy to cheer for them? This is probably a question that doesn't really need to be asked. I'd imagine we know what the answer is already, but I'm curious what would happen if our ship was lined with bomb cannons and we opened fire on a group of cheerleaders? Never mind the cheerleader. I'm pretty sure we just put the first clam on the moon. Maybe if we put these clams on ice, we'd finally get a decisive victory? Like, I feel like their biggest advantage is that they overwhelm people. There's just so many of them, and it doesn't matter if they die, because there's always gonna be more of them produced. So I'm thinking if we freeze them before they reach us, then maybe we won't even try. Didn't even try, Uller. Okay, you're the second god to die to these things. Artemis, would you care to make it 3 gods? I'm not even gonna make it a fair fight. I'm gonna give Artemis a 10,000 gold advantage, and I still don't feel all too confident in them pulling this off. They might be able to kill all of the clam throwers, but I mean, look at this. It is like piranhas jumping on a cow. They can't even fight. They're just completely overwhelmed. It's gotta be time to go big or go home. Right, like the frost giants can punch the ground around them and then just kind of kill everything nearby, so I'm really hoping that'll stop the clams from building up. I know Snuffy didn't stand a chance, but he didn't do nearly enough twerking to survive. Okay, so there are still a lot of clams, but doesn't really seem like they're doing anything other than getting smushed. Okay, so we only needed like 4 times their value in giant mythological giants. I was gonna continue the pirate faction campaign today. I figured we would unlock the secret units, we would screw around with them a little bit, maybe we'll find something dumb. We did find something dumb, but I didn't think the dumb would be like the strongest unit in the game. $6,500 worth of clam people versus $9,000 worth of fire-breathing dragons. Maybe the fire can keep the clams away? Normally it pushes units back, but for some reason the clams just do not obey the laws of physics, so they're just gonna devour everything. The clam throwers aren't even bothering to throw out all that much more because it really doesn't matter. Like, how do you beat them? Honestly, we found that you can blow them up, and that's about it. So if you want to take on some lunatic wearing a clam on his head, you need high-grade explosives. What about low-grade explosives? Because I've got a whole bunch of those. Right, some of the dumbest units in the game. Even fight, 4,500 versus 4,500. Now, can you guys actually get to them and poke them with your sticks? Or are you all going to blow each other up? Great. Now they decide to fight the clams. Some units do, some units don't, and it always seems to come up in favor of the clam. Just watch. We'll go back to the Pirate Queen, and we know that she has a spin attack, and she has bombs. So she has everything that she needs to take down the clam jam, but at the same time, well, I bet she won't use it, right? She'll probably just slowly walk forward and let the clams munch on her clam. Just fight them! Fight anything! She slowly walks around killing them. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You need to be doing the spinny explosions. A little bit late, though. This is gonna come right down to the wire. Come on, walk faster. I hate these things. You know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Guys, there you have it. Strongest unit in the game, pound for pound. You don't need to have a tournament or an arena challenge or anything like that. These things are so stupidly overpowered that it's a good thing they're a secret unit, because if I could use these in the campaign, you better believe that every episode moving forward would just be me giggling at clams. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.